Hey YouTube, so we did these steps on the reindeer ride at Rausch Creek. I don't think the steps actually have a trail number. At the end of the video I'll show you where they are, so you can find them if you want to go to them. And this is our group. The trail guide with us is going to spot everybody up except for my wife, and then I'll do the spotting on Kimberly. So there's just these little step obstacles. You can see the rock is maybe about half the size of the tire, so maybe it's like there you can see kind of a pretty good estimate. I mean, it's not up to the rock rails. Those are like 35-inch tires. You saw these spun a little bit. For a green ride, this is a pretty advanced obstacle. Obviously, for a blue ride or a black ride, this is like nothing at all. But this is a green ride, so because it's a green ride, whenever you do anything that's kind of like above that, you need to be very, very cautious and assist the Jeeps as much as you can. And this was like the last obstacle of the day, and we just wanted to kind of do something that was a little bit more challenging than what we had been doing the rest of the day. And so we went to these little steps to kind of play on them. And you can see everybody's out here excited with their cameras because they're getting the opportunity to do something a little bit more challenging. It also gives you an idea of the different builds that people have, the different types of Jeeps and stuff that are out here. And like that's a TJ, for instance. You can tell because the front bumper or the way the headlights are, a two-door TJ, and you can tell that pretty much the Jeeps are very, very capable. Now, in my mind, the reason why he was slipping a little bit is because he was going so slow. If he would have been just going a little bit quicker than that, I think he wouldn't have even slipped at all. And I don't mean like gun it, I just mean momentum. But I'm not giving out any kind of advice or anything like that to anybody. But I'm one of these people. I really like momentum. I like the vehicle wanting to move forward. Assuming you know like where you're steering at and everything. So this is a JKU longer wheelbase. Rubicon, probably 35-inch tires, maybe 2-inch lift, kind of guessing. And he's just crawling right up it, no problems. He might have popped his lockers on. I don't really know. It's hard to tell. You don't see any wheel slipping, so it's really impossible to tell if he had turned his lockers on or not. The weird-looking trailer hitch thing that he has popping out was for a bicycle rack, and apparently the way he had it rigged up, it was very difficult to remove it. So you can see here how big the obstacle is. Maybe it's to his knees, maybe it's almost to his belt. Maybe they're 2 to 3 foot obstacles. This is a Yoda that's coming up to do the obstacle, and as you'll see, you don't have to necessarily be a Jeep to go over obstacles. There's all kinds of different vehicles that are more than capable. On obstacles like this, I actually think a longer wheelbase is actually a little bit more beneficial. Hey, so Kimberly's up next, and the guide knew I was going to be spotting her, so you can listen to the camera audio of me spotting her.
Alright. That's good driving. Just don't hit a tree! She'll be good.
Don't hit a tree!
Just don't hit a tree, you'll be good! No, she doesn't.
Alright. You got this, right?
Yeah, she's good. I got it. She's good. Come on. Come on. You're good. Come on. Yep. Yeah, you're good. Keep going, whatever. Lock up. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. And I saw the line you took, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
So what the guy didn't realize is Kimberly's been on like she's driven my Jeep on blues and blacks before, and these obstacles were actually really mild compared to the stuff that she's been on. But the other thing is, normally when it comes to spotting, I usually only want to be spotted if I'm going to either one, damage a vehicle, or do something dangerous, or two, if I ask somebody to spot me. I really don't like it when somebody just pops up and tries to give me advice on something that I don't need advice on. Um, so I get the fact that this is a green guided ride and everything, like that's cool, and that we're doing a blue obstacle. But for us, like it's a little bit funner to try to discover, what to do, and you usually learn through failure than success. And what I mean by that is, if you're out here and wheeling and everything always goes perfect, you don't know like why it went perfect, right? But if you struggle a little bit, you get out, you look, and then you see what you did wrong, and then you get back in, you make a little minor adjustment. You learn like significantly more through the experience of a failure than you do through the experience of a success. So anyway, she picked the hardest line because she wanted to do the hardest line, and that was perfectly fine with me. And as you saw, she went right up it. She flipped the rear locker on for a second, and so anyway, I was asking, "Hey, where is this? Where are we at? What's the trail name?" And so I'll pause it, and you can see on the map, it's like near C and B. It's right there. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Thank you.